Oh, oh my head. We have a new chair. Good fucking morning. So, as you can see, it's not a new chair, but we decided to get the deck chair up. Maybe purely for the fact of, we can raise the leg a bit more. Okay, when we're sat down here doing nothing, just watching TV and scrolling for ideas. Okay, basically, the reason why I've got it is because this knee is pretty swollen. It's not as swollen as yesterday. It has gone down, but I've had 3 to 2 pillars underneath it throughout the night. Basically, it's going to be a rest day. I'm going to do upper body today. So I plan to get the dumbbells out again, do some bicep curls like we did last time. Curls, I'm going to focus on the triceps and press ups. Okay, we'll see if we can get down to the floor. If not, I'll just do incline because that's still a challenge. Yes, we've got a porridge, and to be honest, I've made it better than yesterday's. It's starting to dry up because the cold, but oh, mate, can't wait to get myself into that. So, other than that, that's about everything. Strip washed. So, for those that don't know what strip wash is, it's basically a flannel, and you got yourself a bucket of nice warm water. Okay, put your soap in the water. Splash it around the flannel, rinse it, and all over. Basically, you can't have a shower until the wound's been looked at and the clips are out to stop any kind of infection. Really, as bad as it sounds. So, we're just strip washing. Day 8, so I've been doing it every other day or every day as I possibly can. Always washed, so feel fresh as a daisy today. So amazing. Other than that, we're all good. No pain relief today, just the Meprazole. Just got a discomfort in the hip right now, just I'm leaning forward. But other than that, we're all good, and obviously the swelling, that's about it. But I'll see if I can just show you the knee. So if I come down a bit. There we go. So you can see, you can see that it's poking forward quite a bit there. That's me standing straight on it, by the way. So that's where we're at with it. And also you can just see there my other leg. I mean, we can sort of tense the quad on my right leg. But there's still quite a bit of swelling there. It's like, I'll show you this way. You see this section here, can't you? So once that's all gone, we'll be Gucci. So we are starting it over straight into the tricep kickbacks. We're using a band. Same again, we haven't got the dumbbells for it. There's no way I'm doing 12s. I mean, I would do if I could, but definitely not. I find also with high repetitions, I sort of build a bit more mass with it. It also, with unilateral training, we're also going to help with the endurance side of things. So a bit of cardio, can't go wrong there. So unilateral training, what a lot of people don't know is you don't rest in between as such. I'll say, your breather is literally just like moving from one side to the other. And then focusing on, well, if you have a bit of a drink, then that is your rest. So unilateral train. So when you're doing that, you're focusing on individual weaknesses. That's why I like doing it. Moving straight into press ups. So a little bit of a superset as such as well. Putting together a little bit of a circuit. So we're doing press ups straight from the tricep kickbacks, press ups, close grip, focus on the triceps a bit more, and then back to the kickbacks. Okay. And my thought between that is it's just load those triceps up. Let's get some volume into it. I've got no weights, so let's focus on some endurance a bit. Okay. You know me, I love to go to fucking failure, okay? So press ups, last set, push it, keep pushing it until you just can't physically do any more. That's the best way to progress on push ups, I find. Moving on to some curls, okay? So let's start off with single arm bicep curls, okay? Focus on the repetitions on one side first and then move to the next. Same again, unilaterally, okay? I think we did a bit of a pause to get some water in. Stay hydrated, folks. That's the best way to do. So 10 to 12 reps each arm. Now, normally, if I had a whole rack or some kind of rack, I will start off very light, 20 plus reps, move it down. Again, 15 to 20 down. So I'm moving up the pyramid with some weights. Same again, though, it'll be, each arm at a time. And we're looking about 2 to 3 sets of these, okay? Not a lot, just high repetitions, really. And, 3 sets is just about enough, okay? And then, depending on what kind of weights you have, I find that light repetitions right now, that's been the thing for me. So high repetitions, light weights. Recently in the past, it was heavy-ass weights, curl in the 20s, for 8 reps. And then moving on to the next arm, 8 reps, and then rest, and then back into it, okay? Lat raises. So, a lot of people, we need to focus on just starting at the side, okay? Then progress to bringing the dumbbells in front of you, okay? The reason why is it's just too much to think of, and you'll get the better form by just putting off on the side. And then once you understand that, then you can understand the concept of putting them in front of you. Now, these are a bit heavy for my reps, okay? So, pretend like, pouring a jug of milk out or something, okay? Finishing off with some hammer curls. Who loves some hammer curls, eh? So, hammer curls, not one arm at a time, both together. We're focusing on your repetitions again, and then basically to failure on the last set, okay? Alright, folks. So, post-workout. So, what I recommend, okay, this is if you haven't worked out at home, is to get a protein shake. To be honest, get a protein shake anyway. Straight down you. Today, we've basically got a stir-fry, chicken stir-fry. Delish. Sorry, let me finish what I was saying. So the protein shake, when you've been training, the reason why there's so much hype around it is because how quickly that protein gets to your muscle mass, okay? Now, when you've been training, the last time you've ate should have been probably an hour or so before you've trained. Unless you're like me and you just down like food and then go straight into training, you get a sick ass pump and then go off. But no, ideally, you should eat probably an hour before, so then don't come back up during your training session, which is what we don't want, okay? It's not a nice mess to clean up, okay? And then protein shake straight down after your workout. And the reason behind this is because when your stomach's empty, when that protein shake goes straight into it, all of a sudden your stomach's like, shit, we need to start working. Fucking get that shit in us. So you don't have to digest anything. It's just liquid. It's not water though. So what it does is it sort of sits there for a bit longer and then you'll, absorb, okay? So it releases the protein straight into the muscle mass, okay? And therefore it's a slow release for energy later on. But also go straight into your muscle mass. It's going to help recover. It's going to help you repair the muscle mass, and that's what you want. Okay. Today, obviously, to being honest, it has been probably I think about 40 minutes. I had a little bit of a strip wash to get all sweat off me because I was sweating profusively. That's how you say the word. And yeah, started cooking this because it's got no shakes or anything. So I need to get some shakes. There. Right, I'm gonna eat this fucking delicious food. Oh. Well, good evening, good sirs and ladies. This is the end now to day 8. So as we're coming to the end, bit of catch up. So today we've done training, okay? We've been training biceps, triceps, as well as a bit of the chest area, as well as shoulders. I mean, threw some lat raises in there because why not? We're also thinking of, what was it? There. Also, been resting a lot, as such. Okay, so we've been in our in our deck chair, pretty much just watching films, editing videos, uploading, and that's it really. Just messaging people. That's all I've been up to today, really. It needs that rest, and I've been icing it, and it feels a bit better, but I'm not extending as it was. But I'm not going to let that get me down, okay? So never let the little things in life just rock bottom you, okay? The way I see it is you're always breathing. As long as you're breathing, texting people, talking, but the main thing, breathing, then you're still alive and you're not at rock bottom. That's the way I see it, okay? And also, there's other people out there that got it worse, so I can't really complain, can I? So now we're drawing to the end. I'm gonna switch off now and get some kip, okay? I need to edit, and yeah, but we got this. Weekend is here, so let's see what it brings us. Hopefully train some legs. Now, get your water in, get your protein in, get the rest of your calories in, and make sure you get your carbs in as well. Don't be skipping carbs unless you're doing keto, but then make sure you get fats, okay? Blah, 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 blah.